Football is a beautiful game until it isn't. When emotions explode, when celebrations go wrong, when tempers snap, that's when football becomes something else entirely. Today, we're diving into a wild collection of moments that are brutal, embarrassing, emotional, and downright unbelievable. This is one roller coaster you don't want to miss. Let's jump in. Somehow, this topped it.
โอ้ท่าแบบนี้แม่โอ้โหสุดยอดจริงๆครับมาโรอยู่
Speaking of impossible moments, remember when Erling Haaland basically broke football physics?
Hauger, great move, perfect ball over the top again, and Haaland finishing. It's Haaland again!
The man once scored hat tricks in such a short span, it felt like a single match. Perfect ball over the top, perfect timing, perfect finish. There's a reason Haaland is terrorizing Premier League defenders. Seamus Coleman needed help for a whole different reason. Out of nowhere, a single mistimed tackle changed everything. His leg gave out instantly. But not every brutal moment ends in tragedy. Some are just straight up humiliating. No chance. Though honestly, it could have been worse. Like trying to get high by actual grass. Someone get this man a therapist immediately. One celebration went so wrong, it literally sent a player crashing head first into the dugout. My guy wasn't scoring a goal, he was scoring himself a concussion. I didn't even know a celebration could be that embarrassing. Manuel Neuer delivered one of the cleanest flying knees I've ever seen.
Out comes Neuer, a long, long way. Big a free kick the other way to go.
And he wasn't even trying to fight. UFC fighters dream of landing a knee that perfectly. Neuer did it accidentally. But Sadio Mane showed what real character looks like. After making a mistake in a heated match, he faced the goalkeeper's anger head-on, and instead of lashing back, he stayed calm. Respect to Mane. Not everyone handles pressure like that. But our next moment isn't just brutal, it's heartbreaking. In 2014, Brazil had the entire country behind them, hosting the World Cup, dreaming of glory. But when Neymar went down with a back injury, everything changed. Their confidence vanished, their spirit cracked, and when they reached the semifinals, Germany showed no mercy.
Number 7 here now. They have got 7. The Brazilians sink to their knees. The only word you can think of is total disbelief right now. Brazil 1, Germany 7.
Brazil was already wounded, but Germany said forget the sympathy and delivered the most shocking defeat in World Cup history. You may want to look away for this next one. A horrific tackle left one player vomiting blood on the pitch. Sometimes people forget this is someone's livelihood on the line, someone's career, someone's future. But Patrice Evra? One emotional explosion cost him nearly $10,000 and a 7-month ban. The fans were relentless, pushing him to his breaking point.
What happened with kicking the fan in France? The game didn't even start. I wasn't even in the start 11. Then they start booing, everything like whistling, and I went to get the ball. And one said, "Come on and step." I said, "But guys, the game didn't even start. You're insulting the player." And one said, "No, it's not about you, Patrice, it's about them." Then I said, "But please, guys, like we are here to support the team." And one of them say, "Stop acting like a monkey." But it's fine because when I was 70 years old in Italy, people throw banana and make the monkey noise. It's not like I'm gonna switch off with that. Then after why I switch off, he said, "Anyway, when we go back to Marseille, I'm gonna cut the throw of your wife and your kids." Jesus. That's why I take the ball, I kick the ball, to them, and they come on the pitch, and they think I was going to run. So one of them came, I pretend like to punch him, and with my left side, bit like on his face. And that's what happened. Of course, the referee gave me a red card. That's with a Frenchman. That's why I'm connected to Cantona.
And honestly, he deserved a giant apology. He wasn't even in the starting lineup, and they came at him like he owed them something. Still, nothing prepared me for the player who completely lost his cool right after scoring. That's a whole new level of unhinged. In 2023, North Korea faced Japan and turned the match into a war zone. Dangerous tackles, reckless challenges. It looked like they were trying to take lives out there.
ちょっと今の悪質ですよ。
自ら少しずつ持ち運んでいく馬場、これは引っ張られてもうすでにカードを持っています。ヘディングで競りました4番の山崎、これは少し危ない形で倒れました13番の佐藤です。
手が入ってますよね、ヘディングの競り合いの時ね。
And then, pretending to punch Japan's staff, then stealing his water bottle like some bargain bin villain.
疲れましたけど、今の時間はまた日本のペースになってますね。
はい、そして北朝鮮はこれもイエローカードが出ました。
That's not football, that's discount Cobra Kai. And fans aren't innocent either. Back in 1995, one man picked a fight with the worst possible person, Eric Cantona. A racist insult, a moment of rage, and suddenly the most famous kung fu kick in football history launched him into the stands.
Oh, what's going on here? Cantona is getting involved with some supporters. Oh, this is outrageous.
But the fans' response afterward? Somehow even more delusional. Cantona compared him to a seagull.
When the seagulls follow the trawler, it's because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you.
And honestly, fair enough. But nobody had it rougher than Brazilian midfielder Tyson. He wasn't even playing, yet fans targeted him with racist insults and even threw objects at him. The man simply reacted like any human would, and yet he became the villain. Racism is never acceptable, and in this case, Tyson had every right to stand up for himself. The match where a single injury silenced an entire stadium of more than 23,000 people.
Kommer Tokmak. Ja, och så är tufft mellan Tokmak Ngoyen och Cornelius. Och här kommer kort för Tokmak Ngoyen och det är rött. Det är, och nu får de nog hålla i Tokmak Ngoyen, tror jag.
One collision, one scream, one moment, and suddenly the joy of football disappeared. Football is chaos, passion, heartbreak, insanity, and beauty, all tangled together. One moment can ruin a life, ignite a rivalry, or become a legend that fans talk about for decades. And that's why we love this game, because anything can happen, and usually does. If you enjoyed this wild ride through football's most brutal moments, make sure you're here for the next one, because we're just getting started.